Heads up for families in North Little Rock. You may have to already think about back to school shopping. The district is considering bringing back uniforms for K through 8th graders. School officials admit there are pros and cons to the decision. Tonight, THV 11's Ian Russell explains why they're considering the change.
What's the next thing that we've got to put in place to ensure that everyone's safe?
There's not much more important than safety for Gregory Paluski.
I will say it's the thing that keeps me up at night, that I constantly am thinking about.
There's many ways they could go about addressing safety in the North Little Rock School District, but Paluski says they're considering some old practices.
I think there's a lot of paramount components of why this is a good reason to bring it back. School safety would be one.
So to keep that idea of safety in mind, Paluski says they're putting out feelers on a choice. Currently, students can wear what they'd like for the most part, but a questionnaire sent out to families and faculty asks two different questions. One, if they would support students wearing hoodies, and two, if they're in favor of school uniforms. Now, uniforms aren't necessarily a new thing for the district, but Paluski says it would be different than what they've been doing.
Structure, routine that students need, that can be one benefit of wearing school uniforms.
The idea came up in a parent focus group meeting, but uniforms aren't new to the district. K through 8 wore them before the pandemic, and then that stopped when COVID hit. Paluski says there's pros and cons to wearing them, and he understands both sides. One we've seen on social media is cost.
If we go down this road, we're not going to allow any child to not have a school uniform. We're going to provide that for them.
Paluski circled back to safety. He admits that there's been issues with fighting and behavior at some middle school campuses. Changing a narrative about that is something he says the district wants to do, and the possible dress code could help.
I think in some cases, we have maybe an image out there that we need to change, and I think this is one way to do that.
There's no guarantee that this change would happen, and despite what could be pros and cons, Paluski says it's about getting back to normal.
That's, to me, kind of at the heart of this, that it's about getting into systems, getting into structure, getting students back into routine.
In North Little Rock, Ian Russell, THV 11 News.
And thank you. The district is looking for feedback through the end of the week. Paluski says they'll consider the changes at next month's board meeting.